Hi everyone, and welcome to American Firearms Network. Thank you for tuning in today. We really appreciate it. We hope you enjoy our show and like and subscribe and share, and also check out our Instagram page. We really appreciate it. So, what if you don't like guns, you're scared of guns, you're anti-gun, for whatever your reasons are, that's fine, but you still want to protect yourself, okay? What are some of the options? What do you do? Instructor Paul.
Whoa, that's a big question. What do you do? Everybody knows that the gun is the key. Okay, the gun is the main thing that people use to protect themselves. But okay, I understand you don't want a gun. There are lots of things on the market. All right, we'll talk about a few of them. Pepper spray.
There's so many different pepper sprays. You have bear spray.
Yeah.
I know in certain states there's different laws. You got to be careful and check your laws in each state. Mm-hmm. But bear spray is unbelievable. And they have the big pepper. They have the pepper spray guns that shoot the pellets, the balls. You ever see those?
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
That's incredible. Also, I mean, there's so many different types of pepper sprays out there, from guns to powerful sprays to bear sprays.
Yeah.
That are so effective. They are so effective. You ever see? People, get shot with.
It's nasty. Cops use them all the time. They're nasty.
I've seen it a few times. You're going down.
Yeah.
You get hit with that. You can't see. You can't. No.
And there's
not
tasers.
doing anything.
You can use a taser.
Yeah.
You find a good taser to use.
There's different types of tasers, right?
Yeah.
Ones that shoot out. I don't know if you can. I think that's more law enforcement. I don't know if they have. Do they have that here?
They do have them. They do have them.
They shoot out. You can buy that legally here, right?
You can buy them.
Only in Florida.
Only in Florida. Only in Florida. I had a women's, and you were at it, a women's safety workshop.
Yeah.
And we had a few things on the table, what we would, suggest to the women that they could have as, non-lethal weapons. And one of the biggest sellers, two of the biggest sellers was, number one, pepper spray and a neck knife. You know what a neck knife is? I have it on me right now. Neck knife is here. One of these.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. And this was a bestseller. A lot of women.
You have the short blade.
You have the short blade.
Right.
And then you can use it and you can box with it. Okay. This is a dangerous weapon in the wrong hands. So this was a bestseller. This is a pepper spray. I was surprised the amount of women that came up to me and ordered this.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So it's a nice little weapon.
That's nice.
Yeah, and basically what it is, you put it around your neck and then you just press it in, and you carry it.
That's great.
So these are the kind of things that are out there.
Right. So, can you cut someone? Can you stab someone? Do you think you have it in you to do something like that? You'll be surprised when your life's in danger what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Are you the person that freezes up in something like that?
Yeah.
Right. All more importantly, right, is to train in something we talk about on every show. Even with pepper spray, you go to a store, buy pepper spray. Don't just put it in your pocketbook or in your pocket or whatever. Maybe buy two. Go practice with one.
Yeah.
A couple days a week. Go take some shots with it. Open it up. See what it is. See see how that feels to spray.
Yeah.
Right? That's important.
Or even take a pepper spray course. They have courses.
They have pepper spray courses. You could do that.
Yeah.
But you don't just buy a pepper spray and you don't even know how it works. And when you have a real situation, you're playing around with it, opening it up, trying to figure out how it works. Train with whatever you have.
That's so important, yeah.
So you have pepper spray. You have the pepper spray guns.
You have tasers.
You have tasers.
Self-defense. You can take self-defense classes.
Sure.
There are plenty of self-defense classes which will teach you how to protect yourself with your hands. And that's one good thing I do. I used to do a lot of judo. And it's good to be able to protect yourself even without your gun. Because you may be in a situation where you can't have your gun.
Yes.
And you have to defend yourself.
Yes.
So being able to defend yourself with your hands and your feet is very, very important.
And also, anything could be a weapon.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you're in a room or something. There's a lamp. There's a vase. You're feeling threatened. There's something. You should, when things start to heat up, look around.
Yeah.
See what you can grab. This person comes at you. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab whatever, something, something that's around you. Just look around, and that's a weapon. okay? But you gotta act like a savage in these situations,
Yeah.
right? When your life is in danger, it's savagery, okay? You gotta hit that switch and be ready to go. You're not gonna be ready to go if you don't train, okay?
Todd, one more thing we forgot. One more important aspect that brings this whole thing together. What do you think it is?
Not sure.
Situational awareness.
Situational awareness.
Situational awareness. That is the thing that's going to bring this thing together, knowing where you are at any given time.
Because if you're oblivious,
Right.
how many times you can probably not get into a situation knowing your surroundings, right? And what's around you, right?
Yeah.
What's the old thing that's always used? Oh, I pull into a gas station, right? The shady gas station. But it's true.
It's true.
Look around. There's 4 guys hanging out, smoking pot on the side or whatever, drinking beer. You know, they're getting a little crazy. And you see that, you know, be aware of that.
Yeah.
You know, do what you got to do and get out of there. You know your situation. Don't be oblivious on your cell phone, texting,
Right.
making calls, whatever you're doing, and you're not paying attention
Not
to what's
paying
around
attention
you.
to what's
Because
happening, yeah.
I'll tell you, the thieves, the muggers, they know what's going on. You're a prey to them. When you're not paying attention and you're oblivious, they're coming for you. Okay? So listen, this is just a couple of things that you can do if you're not interested in carrying a firearm. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. We hope you enjoyed our show. Please leave comments. Please add to what we have to say. If we're missing something, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you.